All right, well, good afternoon to you and welcome back here. The alerts are still in play here. The air quality alert that goes until 5 p.m. Saturday. That's going to stick with us right now, that smoke and haze. Fortunately, we got the rain that came through the area, and that in itself is going to knock down or tamp down some of that smoke and haze for now. But we still have an afternoon to contend with. So as this system continues to track away, we've got that area of low pressure with that swirling, kind of sweeping motion of rainfall whirling over the areas here in a counterclockwise rotation. That's going to give us the possibility of giving us some clear skies, but eventually it's going to open up the skies and we'll start to warm it up again. Rainfall out of this so far, or what we're expecting out of this so far, is up to about 1/4 of an inch or less in the forecast. We've seen now just about an inch or so from La Crosse just from this morning alone. Getting up to Eau Claire, not much in the bucket there. In fact, we get down to Prairie du Chien, we were holding on to rainfall possibly over 1/2 an inch in some cases as well, maybe a wee bit more. They had some pretty good winds down there as well. We saw some pretty breezy and gusty winds. Farther south of Dubuque, they had at least 55 to 60 mile/hour winds. We're getting into the temperatures today, though. Widespread 70s for us. I've got us at 77 degrees for the forecast. Eau Claire has already possibly gotten near 78 right now. La Crosse is in 68-degree temperatures right now. We're holding on to those right now, but we're going to hold on to this. We've got storms still showing up locally for us here. Shelby is holding on to some showers. You get into La Crosse, showers. You get up to the north by Mindoro. You're looking at least 73 degrees with storm activity still part of the forecast. They had a good sweep of that storm activity that just passed through just about an hour ago or so. We're looking down to the south Prairie du Chien. They've been in it. Storm activity is back in the forecast for them where it was just a shower or so, and now you're seeing more of that particular area is still holding on to showers. They've been in and out of it all day. We'll go into the central zone one more time for La Crosse at 77 degrees is what I would like to have today. Sparta still holding on to that storm activity, possibly as we had that storm activity possibly sweeping out of the area within the next hour. We'll see more of that to the north. Ladysmith has been quite dry at 77 degrees while you're seeing Eau Claire still holding the possibility of those showers. Now we'll take it again into account. You see that wrapping around moisture out of the area, drier skies up to the north as you can see there. And we'll continue on dragging this out of the region by the 4 o'clock hour. The temperatures themselves still, La Crosse is showing at 73 degrees with this model now, holding on to Eau Claire at 77. So I may have gotten the forecast a bit wrong, but I'm still holding on to 77 degrees. And you guys can hold me to account on that one. Getting into 8 o'clock this evening, we're holding on to temperatures widespread in the 70s with some 60s up to the north and 60s down to the south. We'll hold on to this going all the way into the 10 o'clock hour for tonight, going into the overnight hours with 60s pretty much in. So much cooler. You don't have to have that blanket, or I should say the fan on you that's overnight tonight. As you get into Thursday, we're going to be looking at in the morning hours, getting into temperatures back in the 60s by the 7 o'clock hour after sunrise. And then getting into the afternoon, we'll hold on to the noon hour with low 70s, some upper 60s in the forecast as well. As we go right back into it Thursday, you're looking at a little bit of light rainfall. I don't think so. We're not going to get that far with it, but you're going to hold on to temperatures widespread in the 70s by Friday. Unfortunately, this has no color in it. There it is. We're looking at widespread mid to upper 70s in the forecast. Then we take it into account of how this all shows up as we go into tomorrow for the forecast there. You're looking at sunnier skies, and that's going to prevail. But the only thing is, since we're getting up to the upper 70s, we're warming up, believe it or not. I'm not saying cooler anymore. We're just going to say less humid in the forecast, carrying over into the next few days with rainfall possibilities coming in for next week for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we'll see drier conditions in the forecast. So look at all that dry out there, my friends, with all that sunshine as well.
Yeah, dry and pretty mild.
Yeah,
looking pretty nice.
Just remember the smoke and haze is out there.
Yes, my lungs have been hurting, so take it easy out there for sure. Thank you, Art.